Hey, good afternoon, more Medic One. Today I've got a little Tecumseh engine on the bench, and they came in for an oil leak. Well, this particular engine, it's coming from the breather, and it's underneath the flywheel. And basically, what I want to show you is how to pull the flywheel on a Tecumseh engine. Go ahead and get your bolts that hold the shroud on, and there's two 3/8 bolts on the back here. Hold on to these, don't lose them, because you're going to use these in a minute. These are actually self-tapping bolts. Go ahead and raise the shroud out of the way and set it over there. And as you can tell, right here on top of the flywheel, let me take you off of the stand here just for a second. Hope I don't make you too sick. Right on top of the flywheel is 3 holes. And what you're going to do with those bolts that you took out, those self-tapping bolts, you're going to run them down in there and thread these 3 holes. Let's go ahead and get that part of it done. What you're doing, you're making the threads for the puller bolts. Okay, set those in your magnetic tray and get your puller. If you don't have a puller, there are several ways you can pull this flywheel. You can put the flywheel nut back on here. You know, it's not recommended and it's not good for the flywheel, but you can put the puller nut back, or the flywheel nut back on there, and come up underneath the flywheel with a small pry bar, and you can try tapping the bolt or the crankshaft. But you chance damaging the threads here. You can come down with an air impact wrench, or I like just to use a puller. This is the puller for, this is not a Tecumseh puller, this is for a Lawnboy, and it works great. Go ahead and get your bolts, which is 1/4 20. Let's get these threaded down in here. Now this is real time, so, whoops, got it backwards. We'll just see how tough this flywheel is to pull. I have not removed this one yet. And the puppy dog decided he's going to start barking right in the middle of the video. A little bit longer. Let's try to find a shorter one. Let's try this one. I believe that will work good. Okay. Now let's get us a 9/16. Pretty easy. Came right off. Loosen off on the flywheel. Cowboy, hush! Go ahead and take the nut off, and then you can slide the flywheel up. And as you can tell, flywheel key is still in good shape. But like I said, I'm just removing it to get to the leaking breather. These are made out of plastic or rubber, and the leak around here, and they just pour down the side of the motor.